How you doing?
And
Um,
how are you?
Fine, thank you. Thank you very much for joining me. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, however the time it is right now. To all you viewers, welcome to my first show of GAC, Game Anime Cosplayer Review Attack. With us is the lovely Jazzmin Jolly. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Right now, I had to move to another kitchen from another apartment because we didn't have the electric plugs for my laptop. So I'm on another kitchen right now.
I'm
So,
sorry.
anyways, let's start with the first topic. Since we are not going to do the games for tonight, let's go for anime.
Okay.
All right. How about you? Start with an anime you like yourself.
What was the last one I watched? I think the last was Oregon High School Club, but I mostly like Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Outlaw Star. I'm missing a big one. Inuyasha. I love Inuyasha. Yeah, mostly along those lines is the ones I like.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, in my case, I'm more of a kind of like a mix of old school, new school anime. I like basically Astro Boy. Yeah, that's pretty old.
Mhm.
Also, I like Kurogane-chan, Cyber Kurogane-chan. Very old one too. I'm also into a new anime that I just saw called Thrive Dance Cool Crew, which is
Okay.
basically an anime about, well, street dancing.
Cool.
It doesn't have a manga, it's a straight to anime show.
Okay. That's cool.
And also, I'm a fan of Fate Stay Night.
Cool.
Well, the game was about one of the Fate Stay Night franchises, but we'll leave that for another occasion. What about manga? What's your favorite manga, for example?
I mostly just read the mangas of like the animes I watched, so like Bleach ones and the Sailor Moon ones and Dragon Ball Z ones. I didn't really venture outside of those.
Yeah, too bad Dragon Ball ended.
I
They only go to
know,
GT.
I know,
They said they were gonna
but
do a new one called AF, but it was just a April Fool's joke.
oh, that's not cute.
Oh, by the way, I saw your new picture on Facebook, and I have to say that R2 suit really nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I like it.
So tell me a little bit about yourself as a cosplayer. Tell me a little bit of the going ons on the cons, any good, bad experiences that happened to you. That would be great to hear.
Let's see. I basically walk around conventions. I just like to walk around and hug people and run into people and take pictures. That's basically my main con experience. I don't generally going to panels because like you feel like you just silence your cell phone and sit and listen to people and it feels like school. So I don't generally go to those. I just like to walk back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and go to the game room and go to like the dealer's room in the artist alley, and then later, like maybe go to the rave. Um, let's see, good experiences. Always meeting new people. Always doing like video shoots and photography shoots, and meeting other people dressed like you, and all of those are really interesting, and really fun. Not as fun things as when your costume starts to fall apart or someone steps in your costume. You have to go in the corner and like reattach stuff or yeah, stuff like that.
Well, in my case, I always been an avid cosplay wannabe. It's just that I have no talent whatsoever making a costume, and
Well, not
it doesn't help that I wanted to do something a little bit complicated.
well, you look things up and you learn from there.
I was trying to do an armor kind of a cosplay from a Fate franchise called Fate Prototype. I was trying to do a prototype saber, and the armor
Hmm.
was kick ass. I liked it a lot, but it was so hard to do, and not to mention there is no warbler whatsoever where I am right now. No. Besides the panty and stocking, what else do you have planned?
The Astrid from How to Train Your Dragon,
Uh huh.
and another princess and another costume. So they'll both be secrets.
Uh huh. So, what about your past costumes? What have you? Which one was your favorite?
Oh, see, I always get so awkward when this question gets asked. It's like I like all of them for different reasons. Um, I think I always mention the Dead Fantasy nominee, even though her dress is really simple and her hair is really simple, but just because that keyblade was like so hard to make and I had no idea how to make anything at all in life.
Dead
And
Fantasy. Do you talk about that YouTube video of Final Fantasy and Dead or Alive?
yes,
Which character do you do?
nominee.
Oh, okay, yeah,
And I did the version with her keyblade.
that's nice. A lot of people
So,
will say that's unconventional,
pardon?
because a lot of people will say that it's unconventional due to your skin color, but I actually think it will look great.
Well, it turned out really, really good. And I think they went over that when they were doing the whole people shouldn't talk about racist cosplay issue. Because then, like, you wouldn't really have a lot to cosplay. And it doesn't really matter what race you are, what race the character is, as long as you cosplay what you want. So I did nominate, and I made a keyblade, and that was awesome. So
That's nice. I wish I could cosplay because I like a lot of characters, but I just can't see myself portraying them correctly. Look, I mean, I'm kind of chubby.
well, that's okay. You can still cosplay whoever you want.
I mean, if I did cosplay, I would probably need like a corset or something.
Not necessarily. You just make things on your side.
Yeah, but I just wanna portray them like that because I feel like I'm failing the character if I don't do an accurate portrayal.
I disagree. It's about showing your love for the character. So as long as like you put your best effort into the costume and like if you have your poses awesome, it's all about showing off your love for the character. You know?
Yeah, but they do a lot of cosplay shaming. I mean, even my relatives say, "No, you shouldn't cosplay that. You won't look good. You will look ridiculous." Yeah, it's kind of hurtful when other people do it, but it's even more when your own family does it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can understand that, and I'm really, really sorry that happens. Sometimes you gotta ignore the hater, you know? And you're doing what you like to do for fun. My theory is that people are stupid, which they are. Like, people do really stupid things sometimes. And if you try to court your life around making them happy, you're going to be miserable because you don't have the same taste as them.
Yeah,
So, everybody has different tastes, and all because, when I was growing up, when I was in high school, I was in love with all of my nerdy characters and all of my video games. People said, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I was like, "I want to be part of my TV show or my video game character." And they were like, "You're so dumb." People kept telling me like, how immature it was. And now that I'm doing cosplay, I have people write me and they're like, "Wow, that's so cool. I love your pictures." And I'm like, "When we were in high school, you told me this is dumb, you know?" And you just kind of smile and take it with a grain of salt. And those people now, may have um,
there's nothing better
kids
than
and
show.
stuff. So they, what?
There's nothing better than showing your success in somebody else's face when they doubted you.
Well, yeah, it's not even so much throwing it in their face. It's just like leaving it there and just if they see it, cool. If they don't, cool. It's just an internal thing of knowing that they said that and that you're happy and doing fun things with it. And sometimes they even let you know, okay, I like that. That's really cool, and you say thank you. But in the back of your mind, it's like I remember when I was in high school, you told me this is not cool. So
Can
just
I
a
show
matter of
you some
being
of my
true to who you
cosplay
are.
ideas?
Pardon?
Can I show you some of my cosplay ideas?
Sure.
Okay, here you go. Should be uploading a file. Can you see it?
It's uploading.
My internet is pretty low. I have to warn you this. It's like 1 megabyte per second.
Okay, well, whenever it loads, I will click it.
Uh, Wait. Well, anyways, what else have you seen? Like any anime inspired movies, live action
Any of the
movies?
what?
Any
Any of the
live action
what?
movies?
Why can't I hear you right now? Any of the
Live
something movies?
action movies. Any?
Action movies. All right, so Captain America was amazing. Guardians of the Galaxy was amazing. I'm going next week in New York so we can go watch Hunger Games, and I'm going to sit in the theater and cry. Um, and I want to watch Big Hero 6, but I don't think any of the boys in my house will go with me. I'm making my brother to go. He should go with me. Um, and I've been watching, what else am I watching?
Are you gonna see that new movie, Hero 6?
That's the one I want to go watch. That's the one I want to go watch. But, like, the boys in the house will go with me if it's like Marvel or superhero movie. If it's like something Disney and happy, they're like, we're not going. So I'm gonna have to force one of them to go with me. Which will probably be my brother. But yeah, I do want to see that.
Okay. What about any anime live action movies?
Haven't seen any of those lately.
I have seen a few actually. One of them is called Gantz and Gantz 2. I don't know if you ever heard about the manga Gantz.
I haven't.
Well, basically, it's about some humans, but for some reason or another, they commit suicide or they die for some reason, and then they are resurrected by a ball, a black ball, like really big, called
Mhm.
Gantz. It tells them they have to kill certain monsters, and each time they do, they win an X amount of points, which they can use to purchase new weapons or to get free of the game they're currently in. And
Okay.
basically, it's like a fight to save humanity.
Okay. Well,
Pretty cool.
cool.
It's really awesome, but really gruesome.
Um.
A lot of deaths, and on the manga, they actually depict a lot of sex
Hmm.
and gore.
Well,
Also,
I'm
gore.
watching that.
But I have to tell you this, regardless of all that, the story it's quite good and compelling. I liked it. And also another live action movie from anime that I saw, it's Samurai X.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually have a live action movie of that guy, Rurouni Kenshin.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
another one that I didn't know of until I did some research. Phoenix Wright,
Mhm.
the attorney from the video game. Yep, he
Mhm.
also has a live action movie apparently.
Sorry, I heard a noise and I was like, "What is that?" Okay. Yes, live action movie.
And they're thinking about doing Sailor Moon live action,
I think I've heard about that one.
like a new one. Not, there's an old one, but it's not
Oh.
pretty. It's not really that good. It's
Oh.
it's with Luna the cat. She turns into human.
No. No. That sounds
What do you think
okay.
about the reboot from Sailor Moon? Your
I am.
thoughts? You haven't seen it?
I am not. I
Will
am
see
not.
it, will not see it. What do you say?
I might maybe see it. I don't watch TV as much anymore. I used to watch a lot of TV, and I at some point just well, my shows got canceled, and I just got too busy, and so I stopped.
Hulu.
Not even like Hulu. I mostly just watch things on Netflix now while I'm eating, and then as soon as I'm eating, I cut it off and go about life. So
Normally, I just watch some shows on my 3DS because it has 3D and I can take it anywhere because that's extra
okay.
cool. That's extra cool being able to take your 3D movies on the go.
So like you can watch Netflix on that.
Yeah, you also have Hulu Plus.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, they updated some patches and you download that.
Hmm.
I know. Isn't video games awesome now? You can stream movies
Cool.
now. and
All I've
3D
been
ones
doing
at
is
that.
playing Pokemon and Kingdom Hearts on that. That's all I've been
Oh,
doing.
say, what game systems do you currently own?
3DS, Wii U, Wii, PS3, what is that? PS2, regular DS, my GameCube, which I'm about to sell, my Nintendo 64, which I'm about to sell, my Super Nintendo, which I'm about to sell.
Oh, don't do. If you do sell it, do it on eBay. You'll get more money.
Yeah, I have plans on it. I pretty much like between all of us in the house, we
Also,
pretty much
keep the controllers because you can actually turn them into USB controllers, and you can play ROMs and emulators on your computer using the Super Nintendo controllers.
right.
I actually learned how to turn them into USB cable, so they connect to the computer.
Cool.
I know you can learn everything from the internet now. Why go to
Yeah.
school? You got the internet now.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
But
what are your prospects? Like what are your education right now? College? What are you taking?
I graduated from college and I am working.
Oh, what do you do?
I am a behavioral therapist for children under 5.
That sounds good. I could use
Yeah.
somebody like you when I was a kid, actually. Um, to be honest, I kind of have a few problems, which is from low self-esteem and Asperger's.
Well, I think everybody has a little bit of both of those, you
Yeah, but
know?
mine is more because both my father and my younger brother they beat the crap out of me in order to get it out of me. Mostly because my dad wanted to mold me into a man per his status, which means being an asshole to everybody but yourself and treating people like crap. I did not like that, so we start fighting a lot.
Right. I think your file. Hmm,
If not, I'll just send it to you via Facebook. Just give me a second.
I think it's.
Huh? Cosplay idea.
Alright.
And
Open. Open.
you got it?
No, it's saying still in progress.
Okay, I sent it to you via Facebook chat. It should be there right now. Yeah, it loaded. So do you go like around the country and cosplay or something? And the
The
cons?
one?
Do you go around the country on other cons, or you just stay
The
local?
internet just went really, really, like, face got fuzzy, and I can only hear little things now.
Okay. Do you go to cons locally, or sometimes you go to other states?
Oh, now you got really fuzzy, and I still can't hear you.
Look at your Facebook chat.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay. You can hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Oh my god, I just sounded like the Verizon guy. You ever
Your
seen
face.
the puppet guy from Comedy Central? Jeff Dunham?
With the with Ahmed here.
Yeah, I like that Ahmed. He's very funny. I want to see Jeff Dunham sometime. You go, hey, like the Verizon guy. You go, hey, can you hear me? Yeah. Or silence. I kill you.
I love that.
Yeah, me too.
I love that.
Well, do you con locally or you go to other states?
I go to other states.
Oh, you ever been to Florida then?
I actually did go to a con in Florida.
Oh, when?
I went, I think, 3 years ago.
Huh.
Yeah.
Which one?
Close.
Tampa?
EXP con. It was in, I don't remember, but it was mostly a gaming con. It was awesome. It was like beautiful. And like the voice of Mario was there, the voice of Luigi was there, the voice of Master Chief was there, the voice of Snowvilliers and Lightning were there, and my friend and I just like followed Troy Baker's voice of Snow around, and like every time we walked by, we would just like start screaming, and so he finally walked by me, and I was like sitting with my mom, and I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And so he walked by, and I was like, can I take a picture with you? And he was like, totally. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah. I was like, I was so nervous to talk to you. He's like, why would you be nervous? So, don't be nervous. I'm nervous. So we took a picture together, and then I sat down next to mom, and I was just like, ooh! She was like, what is wrong with you? I was like, that's the voice of Snow. It was the voice of Snow. So yeah, that was awesome.
I want to meet the voice of Cortana.
Voice of who?
Cortana, from Master Chief.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no offense, but she has a very sexy voice.
Lightning has a really sexy voice. What's her name? Allie Baker? Allie something. But she has a regular voice, and she came and she got in the microphone. She was like, "This one's too stupid to die." I can't even do her voice. I was just like, "Oh, you're so pretty.
Also,
Say more lightning things."
I'm gonna be honest with you. Do not judge me, but I like Pinkie Pie. Fluttershy's voice.
That's is
My
that
Little
Kara?
Pony. Yeah,
Kara.
they're strong.
There we go.
Yeah,
She's
I
also
love
the
that voice. She does
footstep.
also Pinkie Pie.
Yeah, she does Raisin and she does Bubbles, and I love Tara.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Didn't she do
Um,
a Starfire? I think.
I don't think she did Starfire. I think somebody else does Starfire.
Huh. I was sure she did Starfire. Oh.
I could be wrong, but I don't
I
think
knew
she
she
does.
did one of the Powerpuff Girls.
She did Bubbles, yes, but I don't think she did Starfire. I could be very, very wrong, but I thought
Eh,
somebody else did Starfire.
I actually made something for the cast of My Little Pony when I saw them on a convention in Miami. I
Mhm.
made like a diorama of the Fluttershy Hurricane with the little
Cool.
Fluttershy on a little pin, and it was
Right.
around like it was flying around the hurricane, and
Right.
Twilight was like being blown away by a whirlwind, like a little
Right.
machine, kind of like a fan, and Spike was grabbing onto her. And I actually made the
Aww.
diorama perfectly out of cardboard.
Aww.
I gave it to them.
Oh, I'm glad. I bet they loved it.
Yeah, but I never saw a picture of it on the Tumblr. I'm kind of sad about that. You would think it would be featured. Oh well. I was thinking about making it even more cooler by making instead of something like that. Instead, I was going to use a water bottle, fill it up, and have like a little rotor, make the water go around, so it looks like an actual hurricane, and having the
Oh,
Fluttershy figurine uh, go around by the motorized thing at the same time.
right.
Yeah, but I didn't have time. I only made it like in like 4 hours.
That's pretty good.
I'm handy with stuff like that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My narcolepsy hit. That's why I was like, we can't do 10 because I will be asleep.
Okay, another question. It's a con-related one. Cosplay does not equal consent. Your thoughts?
Cosplay does not equal consent.
You ever had any problems with grabby people?
Grabbing people, no. People who try to push you past your comfort zone, yes. Um, and sometimes it's hard because like I'm shy, and at some points I'm a people pleaser, but not all the time. But it's just a matter of speaking up for yourself, and like um because some people put a lot of thought into, well, we need other people to say things. It's like, well, you can say things yourself. You don't have to stand there and play the damsel in distress. Like, open your mouth and speak. So, I mean, although if it gets past that, I do also want other people to step in, but I don't want people to just stand there and wait for somebody else to step in. There's one guy, I guess he's known for doing stuff. I was walking around in Baby Doll, and he was like, "Can I take a picture with your leg up on me?" And I was like, "No."
I like how you said it straight face, like, no.
Yeah, that was because I was sitting in my head. I was just like, "You really asking that?" I was just like, "No." I can take a picture next to you where we're both just like, "Ee," but that's about it. Like, no. And then my sister wore the outfit the next day, and he came up to her. I guess he thought that we were different people, and he was like, "Can I take a picture with your leg up next to me?" And she was just like, "No." So
You know, that would have looked even better if you were holding a cup with tea. Like, no. Am I right?
it would have been, but I think I just do the usual like confused face thing I'm always doing. I was just like, no. So between that, I think some people try to do um, like, like shots when you're facing away, but I don't usually see them as shots. Per usual, like try to step in between me and them. Other than that, I usually am pretty good without people, trying to be obnoxious to me. But I do have a few friends that have dealt with it. Or even if people come and they're like asking me to take a picture and then they like try to get down low, then I'll change poses so that I'm down low with them, so that there are no upskirt shots or anything. Like, and just try to be hyper aware of things.
Well, I
And
actually
I
dealt
try
with a
to,
few
overcome the
people
shyness and
on
speak up if I
cons.
need to.
On cons, I actually dealt with some people that were a little bit grabby with other girls.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, instead of being thanked for my trouble, I was being called Fedora.
A what?
A Fedora.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. I don't know why they call me a hat, but after research, it's being called somebody who thinks he's a white knight.
Oh, well,
And it's not like I'm even trying to get laid or anything. I'm just trying to be nice. I mean, the girl's obviously disgusted by the guys being a slates ball. And to be honest, I know it's way over my head to go to even try that with a girl like that. Because I have to face it, I'm not really an Adonis and I'm not really that attractive. Or at least I don't think so. I mean, so far I'm still single and I'm already like 27.
they if a guy calls you the white knight, of course they're gonna call you the white knight because they are upset that you were stepping up for the girl. But that doesn't mean much of anything. You just ignore them.
Yeah, but that's kind of mean. I mean, I'm just trying to help her out of a tough situation, and she just goes and tells me that. I mean, that's not really cool.
Oh, she was the one who said it.
Yeah.
No, I don't know why she said it. That wasn't really nice of her.
I mean, I would have thought that the girl would at least be thankful for it. And I'm gonna be honest. I have one of the cons. A girl was like totally wasted, and her two friends too. And they were about to do a very bad decision because they asked me to go up to their room. And I went with them and I let them in, and then I just left after I make sure that they got on bed, and I
Right.
left their room. I mean, if I were any other kind of guy, I would have taken an opportunity that right there and then. But I'm not because I like being a nice guy, even though if it means I'm still gonna be single because it's just who I am. And I don't want anything like any rewards or anything for it. I just want people to understand that I'm a nice guy because I am nice, not because I have an ulterior motive, not because I think I will get laid. No, I'm just nice because for niceness sake. But people,
Well,
they're
you,
very doubtful of other people, especially because human nature goes against that. You know?
yeah. You don't have to prove anything to anyone though. Like, sometimes I do things and I know that people will either never know that I did it, or like I do things even when people have not been nice to me. And I just kind of, say in my head, okay, these are brownie points for when I get to heaven. God can be like, all right, you did good things, and I can just say in my head, all right, this person will never know it was me. They'll never say thank you. They never know what I did for them. And I'm okay with that just because I know in my head that I'm trying to be a good person.
Yeah, I hear that. So, well, besides the cons and stuff like that, any favorite video games you might have?
So, any favorite videos?
Video games.
Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. I don't know why I said in that order. Kingdom Hearts and then Final Fantasy. I love Kingdom Hearts. Is astounding,
I
and
like
Final
the story.
Fantasy. Pardon?
I like the story on Kingdom Hearts. I really do. It's
Um,
pretty engaging.
I love it. And then Final Fantasy. My recent was 13, and I love the entire trilogy. And so I when Lightning Returns came out, I was just kind of like I went on Facebook. I was like, well, usually when any video game go on Facebook, I'm like it's been nice knowing you. I'm gonna be disappearing for about 2 weeks. Deuces, and I just kind of turn on my PS3. So um mostly Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. I also have Mario Kart, the new Mario Kart that came out. Eagerly waiting Super Smash Brothers, like so eagerly. I have Little Big Planet. What is that red thing? Um,
What about Mario Party?
Pardon?
Mario Party.
I used to have Mario Kart. I think I stopped at 5. Where is
Or how it's
it?
better known as the friendship
Maybe at
breaker.
5, 4. One of them. Yeah, well, no. Super Smash Brothers is like a friendship breaker. Brett has the rest of them. But we get really intense with like Super Smash Brothers and Mario Kart. Like we get really intense in my house. Like my cousin's then boyfriend came over one time. We were playing, and he had died, and then he like kind of took his hand and was like covering my eyes, and I paused the game. I was like, you don't know the rules of my house. You have no idea how serious that just got. I'm like, we don't play that. Like, no. So like we're so bad that like Brett has his version of Mario Kart and I have my version of Mario Kart. So Brett will play in his room on his big TV, and I play on my room, my big TV, and we'll play each other from the separate rooms because like we both need to see the whole TV, and I'll find one in my room. But like we'll play each other from different rooms and like yell at each other through the hallway. So
You know
we're
there's an
we
arcade version for Mario Kart, right?
yes, because they have it up here. I haven't played that. I just play it here, and I play it with my friends online whenever they tell me. They're like, "I want to play with you, get online." But I'm waiting for Super Smash. I didn't do it on the 3DS because it was too small for me. I like things to be big, and because I get really into things, and I was hearing about people breaking their analog controller, and I was like, I can't do that. So I want it on the Wii U so that I can play that. So I'm really excited about Mario Kart. Nope,
Is
kidding.
that a
Super Smash Brothers
SpongeBob
coming out.
Fleecy?
So what?
Is that a SpongeBob Fleecy?
Yes, it is.
Oh God, that's just funny.
Why
Yeah.
is it funny?
Hmm. SpongeBob is always funny. Kind of like a silly funny, but it's funny.
I love SpongeBob. I have a fairy fleecy, blanket, a moon blanket, a Power Rangers blanket. I'm missing one. Oh, my Star Wars blanket in the car. I am always cold, so I have like 80,000 different blankets. On my bed, I have a little mermaid blanket, a moon and star blanket, and a flower blanket because I am always cold.
I was thinking about getting a Doctor Who blanket
That'll be good.
or TARDIS door decal, so I can put it on my door and make it think people that I'm entering into the TARDIS.
That'll be fun.
You know, I've been looking for people to do photo shoots with, but nobody ever wants to try me because I don't have a lot of works on photo shooting. I mean, I went to school for it, like technical school, multimedia design, and I even know how to do CGI and backgrounds generator.
What you do is you go to cons and then you just say, "Hey, can I shoot you?" And then you give them a card so that they can see their pictures later.
Yeah, but saying, "Hey, let me shoot you," kind of
Well,
sounds.
no, they know what you mean. Like, "Hey, can I take a picture of you?" You know?
I want to see what a con will look on an Amish community. That would be funny. Now that I think about it,
They'd probably be in shock.
I know that would be funny as hell. Yeah, I can be a little bit mean at times, but a funny mean, not the evil mean, just funny mean.
Right.
So,
Right.
any online PC games that you might play?
No.
No, no
I'm not a
online.
huge fan of DC, and I don't like being online.
Okay, your thoughts on the 3DS?
um, I like, what are my two games? I have Pokemon X, and I have Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Those are the only two games I have on it. Wait. Yes, yes, yes. Those are the only two games I have on it. And then I got distracted by something shiny. I stopped playing both of them. I think I was playing them and Lightning Returns came out. And then I was like, oh, things at the window. And then I stopped playing them. Um, but so I think I was playing Pokemon until I was just in that castle, and I just kept going in the castle and just getting lots of money, and then going healing, and then going in the castle and getting lots of money, and then healing. So yeah. But oh my goodness. Yeah. So I like it, and I'm going to bring it because I'm going to LA in a week. So I'm going to bring it on the plane, so I'm not like trying to kill people when I'm on the plane because that's going to be a thing.
You know what I heard? Actually, turning on or off your electronic devices doesn't do crap on the airplane. It's all
It
allowed.
does. It doesn't. And they
It's just
stopped
because
making
it
you
just
turn.
causes a little interference.
Well, with a bunch of people all together, it would cause like a thing
It's
of
not. It's not
interference.
enough to do any serious damage. I heard that
Probably
from an
not.
actual pilot.
They started letting you have like keep your cell phone on and not even like turn it off. But I keep mine on, like even not on airplane mode, because as soon as they get up past a certain amount of feet, it cuts off anyway. 'Cause you're too far away from the cell phone towers, you know. So it really cuts itself off anyway. So I just try to use it until it cuts itself off, and then I'm like, okay. So yeah. But I'm gonna bring my iPad and my pretty much everything
I
because aboard Jazz.
saw a airplane stewardess playing Candy Crush after she said, "Please turn off all your electronic devices."
Yeah, that could happen.
I wanted to call her out. You hypocrite! Oh, that's it. I like the 3DS, but it's lacking one single thing that will make it great:
Okay.
the ability to chat with your online friends,
Oh,
or at least send some messages.
okay.
I mean, you have voice chat, but only on certain games like Pokemon. But you
Right.
can't really communicate with your buddy list otherwise. You should be able to do that, right?
I would guess so.
I mean, that would be a smart thing to do,
That
especially
was
because
just
Nintendo they have a lot of games for it,
right.
and a
Yeah, I
lot of
didn't even
people
notice
want
it
to.
didn't have that.
And it's kind of lame communicating via Facebook because let's face it, Facebook is breaking down.
Well, they still have a lot of people and they still have a lot of followers. So until somebody comes out with something better, I think Facebook's staying strong.
Uh, the 3DS came out with a new version now, the new 3DS.
Yeah. I hate when
Basically,
people come out with new versions of stuff after you've already gotten the first version. It's just like, okay.
yeah, I mean, why
But,
not make it the new one, the first one?
right.
Put all
Well,
the
I
bells and
understand
whistles.
why they do it, but it was like even when they had the great Wii shortage when the first Wii came out, it was so hard to get Wii's because they didn't realize they were going to sell as many as they did, and it became really, really hard to get Wii's for a while. And then by the time I got my Wii, it was like a year later, and they were like, "We now have Wii U's," and I was like, "What is wrong with you people? It took me forever just to get a Wii." So, yeah.
Yeah, the Wii U was a very bad move by Nintendo, to be honest. I mean, most of the game for the Wii U, they don't have any compatibility with the little Wii U screen. There are like what? How
Yeah,
many games? Like
it's dumb.
4, 5 games that use the little tablet thing, and most of them are like not even second license. It's like from Nintendo itself, and just a few others use the Wii Pad. Like some of the Batman games, I think the Arkham game for Wii U, and I don't know which other game uses it, but that's about it. Oh, the Super Mario
I
Brothers,
think
and
WarioWare does it. Because
yeah,
they
but
did a
it's
really
so
good job with
limited.
it.
It's so limited.
Pardon?
I mean, there's only like how many? Like I can count the games in one and a half hands, maybe.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb. And
They
like,
did
I
the
feel like I
same
wouldn't even be staring
mistake.
at the TV or staring at this, and I'm like, why is the point of the TV being on if I'm just staring at this? So, I
They're
don't
doing the
know.
same mistake they did with the Virtual Boy. You have no idea what that is.
Nope.
Virtual Boy was the first 3D capable video game machine from Nintendo many years ago, around the mid '90s. Basically, it was like like red Googles like this that display a 3D image, wireframe image, and you play it on red and black. But it drained batteries like no other,
Uh,
and it gave you a crank in the game in the neck. And they only have like 8 games, and they didn't even
sounds
have a
like
launching title game. I
that
mean,
sounds like my Wii U.
yeah, exactly, and they tanked with that because the technology was not as advanced as they would have hoped, and it costed twice as much as they expected,
Right.
and they tanked. If you read an article on that, you'll find it out. And also, there's a channel called the there's a channel that they talk about games. Give me a second. Called second. Where is this channel? Game review? No. Gmail. Where is this title? Well, it's a show about video games basically. And the video game they were talking about how Nintendo crashed by doing the Wii U launch and stuff like that. Oh, the game theorists. Oh, my
Okay.
dog just came in. You want to see her?
What is it?
My dog.
Oh.
There she
Oh
is.
my. Hello.
Say hi, Sasha.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Aw. He's so cute and small.
Yeah, she's a little red-nosed pit bull.
Let me see. Oh no, I think mine's sleeping. Jin Jin! Jin Jin!
Cat or a
Jin
dog?
Jin! I think she's sleeping behind this computer. Jin Jin! Oof! Jin Jin! Are you ignoring me? Can you come say hi? Come say hi to me. No? You're gonna ignore me? And go back to sleep? That's cool. Oh, you're gonna growl at me and go back to sleep? That's cool too. Well, anyway, Jin Jin decided she's asleep and that she's not talking to me. But,
Oh,
she's
that's
behind the
cat.
computer.
Yeah, my
She
dog.
is,
She is very, very affectionate.
yeah. Mine is very, very spoiled and badly behaved. So, yeah.
You ever done a cosplay with your dog? With your pet?
Oh gosh, that would end horribly. That would end just terribly.
Why not
Mm.
cosplay your cat as Luna?
I don't have a cat.
Oh,
I
you
used
have.
to have a cat. I used to have a black cat too, but he was a
Uh,
boy.
wait, what do you have?
And
A dog or a cat?
I have a dog.
Oh, what breed?
She's a purebred German Shepherd.
Oh, okay.
Jin Jin. Jin Jin, can you come say hi? Jin Jin, you want to eat my piece of popcorn? Jin Jin, come love me. Well, anyway, she's very spoiled, and she likes to do things like ignore me. So, yeah.
Hold on, I'm taking this back to my house. Ah, here, have a mini tour of the apartment.
Yay.
I don't mind about thieves and robbers because I'm like like a thousands of miles away. Okay, and my internet signal got stronger now. Great.
That's good.
This is the apartment I'm remodeling right now. It's kind of a mess, but it'll do. And this is the new TV I bought.
Yay.
The 46-inch smart web-enabled TV. You had a rough day today?
It was an okay day, but I have narcolepsy, and my narcolepsy usually hits about 8 o'clock.
Ouch.
Yeah, between 8 and 9 on the Fridays. It hits earlier because I'm so sleepy in the week. But usually about 9 o'clock it starts and just gradually gets like quicker.
I see. Well, anyways, thank you very much for being on my show. I hope you
Thank you.
enjoy being my guest, and maybe next time I'll have a few more guests because apparently there'll be next time on the next
Awesome.
show 2 weeks from now. If you will be interested, you are welcome to join us.
I think I will be in LA, but run it by me and give me a reminder.
Well, as I said, it's 2 weeks,
So the week of Thanksgiving,
probably.
I will be in LA.
Oh wait, let me see. We're on the 14th. It will be on the 28th. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be in LA.
Oh well, it's
But
okay. Thank you. You've been a very lovely guest. I have to say
thank
that.
Oh, well, Jim left. I was about to have her come say hi, but she's out the room. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
No, thank you. Have a nice day. I'll be sure to upload this later on because I'm gonna edit it, and a few things got cut short. Don't worry. I'll see you some other time, maybe on the next show. Not this, the next one, but the one that comes after it on the December 12th. Will that be
Cool.
okay?
Sounds good.
All right, that's awesome. Thank you. You've been
All right,
great.
thank you.
Have a nice
Yay,
day.
thank you too.
Bye.
Bye.